the one of Abuna's strength, like you mentioned, he used to take like a half a day off every week to spend it at the cemetery to read the Bible, and he used to take like almost 1 week and a month to the monastery. So
Mm.
he was constantly being filled, and I think that was so powerful in his life that sometimes people overlook this. Same thing with his own Pope Shenouda, who spent like half of his week in the monastery. Pope Krollos would every day pray Tasbih and Riji. So everyone found their own way of constantly getting filled with God. Um, I personally feel like a lot of our sins, I will call it our disease, are really treated by God when we come to Him. Like I can't really fix my sins, um, but I can get closer to God who heals me. And that's really the key. And a lot of time when people come and be like, "I'm working on this sin, I'm working on this sin," you know, fine, but this is not this is not really this is not the kind of things we're looking for. We're looking
It's
for
an interesting sentence. I'm working on the sin.
working on the sin. I got better at it.
Yeah.
As if almost it's like some sort of an accomplishment or a task. But people don't understand it's a disease inside that needs healing. And that can only come from God. And that almost it always usually comes from God when I finally give up on myself and tell God I can't anymore. Fully realized. It's not a mental exercise, fully realized. And then He comes and help me. And that's really important. So but this is kind of, I think, one of the strengths that the one of Shoy is that he would take a lot of time alone with himself. Also, the other thing I think he did a very good job in is that he was serving with Abuna Lo and Abuna Tadrus, and he gave them access to the same fathers that he has access to. Like he introduced him to Abuna Mikhail Ibrahim. They were confessing all of them together. Sometimes they obviously go see Abuna Mattal Miskin in the monastery. They go meet the Pope, Pope Krollos and Pope Shenouda. They were very had good relationship with him. So, and that when the people around him also are spiritually strong, they lift each other up as a group. So that goes back again to the idea of like we don't want heroes. We want all of us to grow to God. I think that's the two things that obviously I think helped tremendously in his service.